What kind of person is suited for long-term trading? Someone who have money not in needs, have enough time to wait, and do not care about short-term profits. Let me explain that. While back in college, I know a professor who did really well in stock investing. So I asked him what kind of stock he bought, and he told me he had Johnson & Johnson in his position for decades. So I asked, do you set any stop loss for J&J? And he told me no. The reason was if he didn't sell, then the loss will never be realized, and he doesn't have to sell his positions because he don't need that money immediately. So he doesn't have to pay the mortgage, and he has stable income. In short, he doesn't need the money at least in short period of time. So he doesn't care if the price goes up or down in short term. I think he is a person that's suitable for long-term investment. In contrast, one of my students came to me last week and asked, "Hey, Fred, I have some money in my hands, but I will use it for paying for my new house for next year. But still, I have more than 8 months to invest. What kind of stock should I buy right now?" I told him, this kind of money should be put in your saving account and do not use for anything else, because this money you use for your house payment and it's very important and you cannot afford to lose it. Before you open a brokerage account, there's always a clear disclaimer and a warning mentioning do not invest with money you cannot afford to lose, like money you need for your daily expenses, education, or money that you borrow from your friends or banks. So what's been by enough time? Treat stock trading like a hobby, and do not rush. The money you put in the market can give you quick results. If you are not a professional trader, then you shouldn't take too much time to watch the market. If you believe you bought a good company, as my professor did, then you should not watch it every day. Do not try to outperform the market unless you are a professional investor. As a long-term investor, short-term gains or losses will not affect your mood. With this kind of self-awareness, I think you can do very well in long-term trading. Therefore, I hope that everyone can treat long-term trading as a long-term investment. Long-term investment has a characteristic that sooner or later you will eventually make money, but it's not within a certain time limit. All equity-related investments cannot guarantee to make money within a certain time frame. So the second characteristics of long-term investment is that you still must have the ability to bear risks. What I mean by sooner or later you will make money means that it may take a long time, so maybe decades. So have you ever thought about that? If not, then you should reconsider your investment goals and your investment time frame.